Alright guys, today we've got a 9-in-1 network toolkit. Comes with this little card, gift card, user's manual. Has instructions on how to use it, of course. Also a diagram on the wiring. So you got your technical support, email for that technical support, and of course then again telling you what part is for what. Crimping, easy pass through, this is awesome. Flat cutting cable, that way you can trim your cable down. Alright, so that's that. First thing first, we have the crimping tool right here. And on the crimping tool, we have the spot, of course, to put your RJ45 and your RJ11, so network and phone. And then on here it has the wiring diagram again for whichever pinout you're using, whether it's A or B. And it works just like that, which is really nice. Also, if you're crimping something goes wrong, you can press this in like that and it'll release it, so you don't have to keep going all the way down and possibly wreck something. Alright, so that's that tool. Oh, the cool part with the pass-through style connectors is when you're doing it, your network cables go through the plug or through the end of the connector here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's holes right there for the wires to actually go completely through. And then when you put it into here, the wires will protrude through there, and there's a cutting blade, so as you're crimping down, it will actually cut that wire right out for you. Alright, well that's in there. So I guess we're show the screwdrivers that it comes with next, so I can use that to pop that out. Comes with a Phillips and a flat head screwdriver. And that's the one I'll be using for this. There we go. So that's that tool. And of course you've got your, it comes with a box of 10 ends, which is kind of nice to get those with it. Alright, so your 2 screwdrivers, which these actually have a nice feel to them. They're nice and rubbery. And this was the part that's kind of cool and confusing all at the same time. It comes with 2 cutters and strippers. So of course this is your, cuts it off directly, and then you have your sheathing stripper. So you put it in there, you spin this around, and it cuts the outside off of your cable. Now here's the fun part. It comes with one for coax, for stripping coax for your TV too. And it's got different sides on there or for different spacings, different size wire. So those are those 2 things. It's cool, it comes with both. And then it has instructions on how far or what the cut will look like on the, once you do it. And basically when you're using this, you just line the outside of your cable with there, and then you put it on there, you spin it around, it takes it off. This is network cable. It should work the same. It may end up cutting in too far. But you have your 2 screws here to adjust the 2 blades inside. I don't know if you can see that, but you've got one here that's kind of out, and then you've got another one there with a niche in it for the center conductor on coax. And you would just take this, put it on here, give it a turn, and then it takes the sheathing right off. So then you have your wires just sitting there like that. This is another style one for doing RJ 59 and 6, and it does the same thing. You shove it through, give it a spin, and now on coax you just pull it off, but since this is network cable you don't want to do that. You end up wrecking the wire on here. It'll end up stripping part of that coating off of there, and you don't want to do that. So that's the different style. This did not come with the kit. This was something I had from doing other coax and stuff. So of course you got your flat cutter, and you just put it in there, squeeze down, and it cuts the cable off. So that's that. Alright, there's those two guys. Then you have a punch down tool. This guy, when you're putting your network wires into the piece that goes on the wall, you put this into the connector, and then you put this part over top of it, and as you push down, you push that down, and as you push it down, it'll actually click, which forces it into the block that you're pushing it into, and then it cuts the wire as you're putting it in there, so it's nice and trimmed off. Alright, so that's that. It has two different style hooks on here. You got kind of a flat edged hook, and then one with an actual hook. So that's that. And then we have a network tester. This is nice, and the best part of this tester is that it uses a 9-volt battery instead of the tester that I have uses this specialty battery that's 12 volts, I believe. And buying that battery is quite expensive and hard to find. So this is great. It does not come with the 9-volt battery, so I'll have to find one of those. But it's great that it uses a 9-volt battery, which you can find at any store. So that's pretty great. And then you just turn it on, and it'll run through and test the wires, and it'll actually it'll blink showing that it's working, and if it's not connected or wired wrong, they won't light up. And it's got one to test the ground if you're doing shielded. So that's that guy. I think that pretty much covers this. If you guys have any questions or anything about how to do the actual wiring, I can do a video on that. But I think that will conclude this video. Thanks for watching.